Does God know everything?
Say so.
All the time, right? Does Jesus know everything?
I don't memorize the Bible, but I sense your argument coming in, so just pour it out.
No, my argument is that he doesn't know. Like he said, he doesn't know. So my argument is, if God has attributes, and you would agree with me that he's all-knowing, all-powerful, that's what God is. So if someone lacks these attributes, then they are not God by definition. So Jesus, for example, he says in Mark 13:32, that no one knows the day and the hour. He says no one knows the day and the hour, not the angels in heaven, not the Son, only the Father. Not only that, Jesus actually, he says the only true God is the Father. You know he said that?
Yeah, but he didn't say Allah.
If you go to a Jewish person and say, Jesus didn't say Elohim. Let me ask you, I'll tell you something very interesting. Do you know the New Testament does not have a name of God? What is the name of God according to the New Testament?
What do you mean the name of God?
Does God have a name? Of course, he has a name, right?
I just call him God.
No, God is an English word, right? Obviously, that comes from German.
I mean, we have a Russian word for that, yeah.
But Jesus didn't speak Russian. Do you know?
Aramaic, yeah.
What did he speak?
Aramaic.
Aramaic, yeah. He spoke Aramaic. Do you know how to say God in Aramaic?
Yahoo, was it?
Say Allah. So you just said to me, Allah wasn't there. Yes, research it. Ilahi means my God. My God, my God. So you have Arabic, Hebrew, and Aramaic, they're all Semitic. So Jesus is closer to what we say more than any Christian on the earth today. Not only that, in his practicing as well. His mother had the full headscarf. You go to any Orthodox church, image of her. Yeah, covering your head with a hijab, what we call a hijab. Jesus, being from the Middle East, he was a Middle Eastern. He prayed. Do you know how he prayed? No, that's how you guys pray. He fell on his face. Do you know who prays like that? Who prostrates by putting their face on the floor? Muslims. He was circumcised, he didn't eat pork. You know, unlike what Christians do today, they have intercourse before marriage. All of these things that many Christians today are not following, right? So, if you really want to look at the practicing, you'll see that Muslims are practicing and following Jesus more than anyone who says they are Christian today, in reality.